Welcome back to Who Died Today USA channel. In the past few days, we have received somber news about the passing of extraordinary talents. Today's episode is dedicated to honoring their memory. Additionally, we will recap the stars we have recently lost. Before we begin, we kindly ask for your support. If this video or the legacies of these remarkable individuals have touched your life, please consider giving this video a thumbs up as a sign of respect and remembrance. Thank you.
So he was always very professional, and as was really the whole movement. Dr. King was very...
Today, we remember a true visionary in the world of music. Terry Manning, a legendary music producer and recording engineer, touched countless lives with his boundless talent and passion for sound. Born in El Paso, Texas in 1947, Manning grew up immersed in music, performing alongside local musicians like Bobby Fuller before moving to Memphis, Tennessee in his teens. That move marked the beginning of a transformative journey, as Manning became a pivotal force at Stax Records, where he contributed to the iconic Memphis soul sound that captivated the world in the 1960s and 70s. Known for his work with influential artists like Isaac Hayes, the Staple Singers, and Al Green, Manning seamlessly bridged genres and cultural divides, leaving his mark on timeless hits like Respect Yourself and I'll Take You There. His talents extended to rock, collaborating with Led Zeppelin on Led Zeppelin III and Big Star on their beloved debut #1 record. His contributions weren't just technical, they were artistic, elevating each project with his deep understanding of music. Later in his career, Manning expanded his influence globally, revitalizing Compass Point Studios in the Bahamas and working with stars like Shakira and Lenny Kravitz. Beyond music, he was an accomplished photographer, documenting history with his lens, including poignant moments at Stax. On March 25, 2025, Manning passed away following an accidental fall at his home in El Paso. Though no longer with us, his legacy lives on in the melodies and memories he helped create, reminding us of the enduring power of music to unite, heal, and inspire.
A lot of compassion. Oh my God, I felt so positive about the fact that I was helping so much.
Cindyana Santangelo's life and career were a testament to talent, resilience, and passion. Best known for her unforgettable role as Sierra Madre on Married, with children and appearances on ER and CSI, Miami, she brought charm and authenticity to every project she embraced. Her charisma shone from the very start, whether dancing in Young MC's music video Bust a Move or lending her voice to the opening of Jane's Addiction's hit song, Stop. Born in Manhattan and raised on the West Coast, Santangelo pursued her dreams with dedication, earning scholarships to renowned institutions like NYU's Tisch School of Arts and USC's School of Cinema and Television. She even worked alongside Hollywood legends like Harrison Ford in the action comedy Hollywood Homicide, leaving her unique mark on the industry. On March 24, 2025, Santangelo experienced a medical emergency at her Malibu home. She was transported to the hospital, but despite efforts, she passed away shortly after. Reports revealed she had undergone cosmetic procedures prior to the incident, though further details are still under investigation. Beyond her professional achievements, Cindyana cherished her family deeply, often sharing heartfelt moments with her son, Dante, who recently celebrated his 20th birthday. Described as the Latin Marilyn Monroe by Perry Farrell, her radiant spirit touched everyone she met. Cindyana's legacy will live on through her remarkable contributions to entertainment and the memories she created with those she loved. Her story continues to inspire and resonate with fans across generations.
At the ice cream shop when I'd buy ice cream. But one day I'd gotten there and one of the girls who helped her just bust.
In heartfelt reflection, we celebrate the life of George Foreman, an iconic American figure whose journey from the boxing ring to the entrepreneurial world has inspired millions. Born on January 10, 1949, in Marshall, Texas, George rose from humble beginnings to become a two-time heavyweight champion and a symbol of perseverance and reinvention. Known for his incredible strength and unyielding spirit, George captured the world's attention with legendary matches, including the unforgettable Rumble in the Jungle against Muhammad Ali in 1974. Though he faced defeat that night, it marked the beginning of a story of resilience that would define his legacy. After stepping away from boxing, George faced personal and financial challenges. Yet, his determination led to a remarkable comeback, culminating in his reclaiming the heavyweight title in 1994 at age 45, making him the oldest champion in the sport's history. Beyond the ring, George transformed into a beloved entrepreneur with his groundbreaking product, the George Foreman Grill, which found its way into millions of American homes. George faced health struggles in his later years, but met each challenge with the same courage that defined his boxing career. On March 21, 2025, George passed away due to heart-related complications, leaving behind a legacy that extends far beyond his achievements in sports and business. George Foreman's story is one of unwavering grit, reinvention, and hope. His life reminds us that no matter the odds, it's never too late to rise again and make a difference. Through his triumphs and contributions, George's legacy will continue to inspire generations to come.
Don't worry about the world going by. It doesn't mean that you can sit around and not do anything.
David Lynch was a groundbreaking filmmaker, artist, and storyteller who forever changed the landscape of cinema with his surreal and deeply evocative works. Born on January 20th, 1947, Lynch had a rare ability to transport audiences into otherworldly realms filled with mystery, beauty, and raw emotion. His masterpieces, such as Twin Peaks, Blue Velvet, The Elephant Man, and Mulholland Drive, remain etched in the hearts of fans and critics alike, challenging traditional storytelling and redefining what film could achieve. Lynch's career was built on resilience and an unwavering dedication to his craft. Despite Dune's commercial failure, 1984, he persevered, creating some of his most celebrated works in the years that followed. He never compromised his artistic vision, often blending the surreal with the relatable, drawing audiences into stories that resonated on a deeply personal level. Close collaborators Naomi Watts and Laura Dern, who worked with him on several projects, spoke of his profound creative spirit. Even in his later years, Lynch expressed his desire to return to filmmaking, despite battling the challenges of emphysema, which severely impacted his mobility and breathing. Watts recalled a poignant lunch with Lynch just months before his passing, noting how his passion for storytelling was still vibrant, a testament to his boundless imagination. David Lynch passed away on January 16, 2025, from complications related to emphysema. Yet his legacy endures through the transformative power of his films, which continue to inspire countless artists and audiences worldwide. Lynch was not just a filmmaker, he was a visionary, proving that creativity has no limits and that art can forever touch the human soul.
Keep them in a good mood. We give them a little extra entertainment while they're waiting.
And it's going to be kind of fun. So,
Wayne Osmond's story is one of music, resilience, and an unshakable devotion to faith and family. Born on August 28, 1951 in Ogden, Utah, Wayne grew up as part of a big, loving family with music at its heart. He was one of the original members of the Osmonds, the iconic family band that took the 1970s by storm. Wayne's deep baritone voice, his incredible ability to play over 18 instruments, and his talent for songwriting made him a vital part of the group's success. The Osmonds had a string of unforgettable hits like One Bad Apple, Yo-Yo, and Love Me for a Reason. Their music brought joy to millions and cemented their place as legends of the era. But for Wayne, it wasn't just about the fame or the music. It was about the bond he shared with his family and the values they upheld together. Wayne faced his share of challenges, from battling a brain tumor to losing his hearing due to treatment and even suffering a major stroke. His life wasn't without hardship. Yet, he never let those moments define him. Instead, he leaned on his faith, his wife Kathleen, and his love for life to move forward, always finding gratitude in the smallest blessings. On January 1st, 2025, Wayne passed away peacefully in Salt Lake City, surrounded by his family due to complications from a stroke. His legacy isn't just about the music he made, but the love, kindness, and strength he shared with everyone who had the honor of knowing him. Wayne Osmond's story will forever be a testament to the power of family, faith, and a life lived with purpose.
Automobile gave him a ride, filled him with a hot meal. I was 16, he was 21.
Breaking news. Today, we take a moment to honor one of the most iconic and enduring figures in Hollywood, Cher. With a career that has spanned over 6 decades, Cher has cemented her place as a legendary figure, celebrated for her multifaceted talents, resilience, and impact on the entertainment industry. But beyond her successes, her journey is one of overcoming challenges, redefining herself, and remaining unapologetically true to who she is. Cher, born Sherilyn Sarkeesian on May 20, 1946, first rose to fame in the 1960s as part of the musical duo Sonny and Cher with her then-husband Sonny Bono. The pair quickly became one of the most recognizable acts in music, and their hit song I Got You Babe became an anthem of the era. Cher's distinctive voice and stage presence made her a star, but her true transformation into a cultural icon came later as she began exploring her solo career and embracing the evolving trends of both music and fashion. Her journey was not without its struggles. In the early stages of her career, Cher often found herself at odds with the industry's standards and expectations. As a woman navigating a male-dominated world, she had to fight for creative control, frequently encountering resistance from those who doubted her ability to break free from her established image. But Cher was never one to be deterred. Her willingness to take risks and reinvent herself continuously fueled her career, enabling her to stay relevant for decades. Her career went through a series of reinventions, each one pushing boundaries. From the early days of Sonny and Cher to her solo career in the 70s with chart-topping hits like Gypsies, Tramps and Thieves, Cher never hesitated to challenge conventions. Her 1989 hit If I Could Turn Back Time became an anthem of self-empowerment, further solidifying her status as a fierce and fearless artist. Her distinctive sense of style, often considered ahead of its time, earned her a reputation as a fashion trailblazer, with her bold and innovative looks drawing the spotlight on her both on and off the stage. But Cher's legacy extends far beyond music. In 1987, she won the Academy Award for Best Actress for her role in Moonstruck, a performance that showcased her versatility and ability to tackle dramatic roles with as much power as her musical performances. Cher's commitment to authenticity and her refusal to be pigeonholed as just a pop star set her apart in a landscape where few were able to break out of the mold. Whether it was through her roles in films like Silkwood or The Witches of Eastwick, or her powerful stage performances, Cher has consistently shown the world her incredible range and depth. However, her path to success was far from easy. Cher has faced numerous challenges, both personal and professional, throughout her life. Her divorce from Sonny Bono in the 70s was highly publicized and a source of intense media scrutiny. Despite the personal turmoil, Cher managed to turn this moment into an opportunity for reinvention. She refused to be defined by the end of her marriage or her early career as part of a duo. Cher ventured out on her own, achieving even greater success and proving that she was more than just one half of a famous pair. Another of Cher's notable challenges has been her public struggle with ageism in the entertainment industry. As she grew older, Cher faced criticism for her appearance, with many questioning her use of cosmetic surgery and her refusal to adhere to the typical expectations of aging for women in Hollywood. Yet, Cher has never backed down. She has always maintained that it's her choice to look and feel how she wants, regardless of what others think. Cher has become a beacon of empowerment for women everywhere, showing them that they don't have to conform to society's standards of beauty or age. Cher's health challenges, while not often publicized, have also been part of her journey. In recent years, she has opened up about the physical toll her career has taken on her body, from the grueling demands of performing on stage to the toll of constant travel. Yet, Cher continues to perform with the same energy and passion as ever, constantly reminding her fans of her unwavering commitment to her craft. While Cher has managed to avoid major public controversies in recent years, her career has not been without its moments of tension. Her outspoken personality and unapologetic stance on issues such as LGBTQ+ rights and politics have sparked debates. Cher has always been vocal about her beliefs, even if it means going against the grain. Her resilience and refusal to remain silent in the face of adversity are a testament to her authenticity and her deep commitment to her values. Cher's enduring partnership with her fans is a key factor in her longevity. Her fans, who have followed her through every reinvention and every phase of her career, continue to support her unconditionally. Whether through her music, her films, or her social media presence, Cher remains connected to her audience, and they to her. Cher's bond with her fans is built on trust, respect, and a shared passion for authenticity. As Cher continues to thrive, her legacy grows even more powerful. She has become a symbol of empowerment, resilience, and individuality, an icon who shows the world that age, gender, and societal expectations are no match for the power of self-expression and determination. Cher is not just a star, she is a living legend whose influence has touched countless lives. Cher's story is one of transformation, resilience, and defiance. She has proven time and time again that true success comes from embracing change, staying true to oneself, and never allowing the world to define who you are. Cher's legacy, built on years of hard work, perseverance, and authenticity, is one that will continue to inspire for generations to come. What are your favorite memories of Cher? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's celebrate this extraordinary woman who has given us so much. Thank you for joining us in honoring a true icon.
Bob Rivers, and yes, I'm still here and attempting another podcast each time
Bob Rivers was more than just a radio host. He was a voice that brought joy, laughter, and a touch of rock and roll to countless lives. Born with a natural gift for connecting with people, Bob made his mark as the creative mind behind The Bob Rivers Show and the unforgettable Twisted Tunes. His work wasn't just entertaining, it was iconic, blending humor and sharp wit into parody songs that became staples of radio history. Throughout his career, Bob's passion for music and radio never waned. His ability to weave humor and relatability into his work made him a household name. Whether you were tuning in during your morning drive or laughing along to one of his parodies, Bob had a way of making listeners feel like they were part of something special. Life brought its challenges, and Bob faced them with resilience. In his final years, he battled cancer with the same strength and determination that defined his career. Despite the difficulties, his legacy remained untouched, a testament to a man who dedicated his life to spreading positivity and entertainment. On March 11, 2025, Bob Rivers passed away peacefully, surrounded by family, due to complications from cancer. His voice may no longer fill the airwaves, but his legacy lives on through the memories he created and the countless lives he touched. Bob Rivers reminded us all of the power of laughter, music, and a life well lived.
We want to keep the baby.
We'll go.
In the golden age of television, few shows captured the spirit of change and rebellion quite like the Mod Squad. At the heart of its groundbreaking success was Pete Cochran, the troubled yet endearing undercover detective brought to life by Michael Cole. With his magnetic presence and raw talent, Cole didn't just portray a character, he embodied a movement, one that resonated deeply with a generation navigating social upheaval in the late 1960s and early 70s. Michael's rise to fame was cemented by the Mod Squad, but his talents extended far beyond that iconic role. He later took on memorable performances, including Harlan Barrett in General Hospital and the unsettling Henry Bowers in Stephen King's It. Across decades, his versatility shone brightly, captivating audiences and leaving a lasting mark on television and film. Behind the spotlight, however, Michael faced his own battles. In the years following the Mod Squad, he struggled with alcoholism, a challenge he confronted with courage and honesty. His 2009 memoir, I Played the White Guy, offered a candid look into his journey of overcoming personal struggles and rediscovering purpose, inspiring countless others along the way. On December 10, 2024, Michael passed away peacefully, surrounded by love, after a life dedicated to his craft and personal growth. His legacy lives on through the groundbreaking stories he helped tell and the resilience he embodied. For fans who grew up with his work, he will forever be remembered as more than an actor. He was a voice for change, a symbol of hope, and a testament to the power of perseverance. What does it take to leave an indelible mark on music history, especially in a genre as raw and fleeting as garage rock? For Larry Tamblyn, the answer lay in his resilience, creativity, and an unwavering passion for authentic sound. As a founding member, lead singer, and keyboardist of the Standells, Larry navigated the challenges of a shifting music industry with grace, crafting timeless hits that defined an era. The Standells, under Larry's leadership, rose to fame with the 1966 anthem Dirty Water, a gritty, rebellious track that became a cultural landmark and the unofficial theme of Boston. While the song remains their signature, the band delivered other unforgettable tracks, like Sometimes Good Guys Don't Wear White and Try It, carving a place in the pantheon of garage rock legends. Yet, Larry's journey wasn't without its trials. As the music landscape evolved and garage rock faded from the mainstream, he faced the challenge of sustaining a connection with fans. Undeterred, he continued performing, keeping the spirit of the Standells alive for decades, inspiring loyal audiences and younger musicians alike. Larry Tamblyn passed away peacefully on March 21, 2025, due to complications related to aging. His legacy is one of creativity and perseverance, reminding us all that true artistry transcends trends and stands the test of time. Through his music, Larry proved that the raw energy of rock and roll is a force that never fades. What does it mean to truly transform music? For Eddie Adcock, it meant breaking boundaries, playing from the heart, and inspiring generations to think differently about what a banjo could do. As a pioneering force in bluegrass, Eddie's innovative style blended elements of jazz, blues, and country, redefining the role of the banjo in American music. Born in 1939, Eddie first rose to prominence as a member of the Country Gentlemen, where his creative playing style caught the attention of fans and fellow musicians alike. Later, alongside his wife Martha, he brought audiences music that was both groundbreaking and deeply personal. Reflecting on his journey, Eddie once said, "Music is about telling a story. It's about making people feel something real." Even in the face of challenges, Eddie's passion never wavered. Whether overcoming industry shifts or health struggles, his love for music carried him forward. Martha described him as a man who poured his soul into every note, and his influence is still felt by musicians today who continue to study his groundbreaking techniques. Eddie Adcock passed away on March 20th, 2025, due to complications related to aging, but his music lives on, echoing in the hearts of fans and performers. In his words, "If your music touches people, you've done something that lasts forever." Eddie's legacy is proof that he did just that. John Sykes was a guitarist who redefined what it meant to play with both power and heart. Known for his iconic roles in Thin Lizzy, Whitesnake, and Blue Murder, John's music captured the essence of rock and became a defining force for a generation. His ability to craft unforgettable riffs and melodies turned tracks like "Here I Go Again" and "Is This Love" into timeless anthems, solidifying his place in music history. In his final years, John faced health challenges with remarkable strength, battling cancer while continuing to inspire both fans and fellow musicians. On January 20th, 2025, he passed away peacefully, but his legacy endures through the music that continues to move and uplift listeners worldwide. John's journey was never without its struggles. Whether adapting to changes in band lineups or navigating an ever-evolving music industry, he remained steadfast in his creative vision. He once reflected, "Music is not about following a trend, it's about expressing who you are." That commitment to authenticity became the foundation of his enduring influence. More than just a technical master, John Sykes brought raw emotion to his performances. His music reminds us all of the power of connection and the universality of song. As he once said, "If your music moves someone, you've already succeeded." And in that, John's success is eternal.
This world are of no use against the evil of the netherworld. But I have something that might help you.
With deep respect and admiration, we celebrate the life and legacy of Bruce French, a veteran actor whose work spanned over 5 decades, leaving a lasting impression on the stage, screen, and in the hearts of his audiences. Born in 1945, Bruce discovered his love for acting early and pursued a career that would bring over 150 diverse roles to life in television and film. Bruce is best known for his role as Father Lonigan, the blind priest in the long-running soap opera Passions. His performance captured the depth, wisdom, and humanity of the character, making him a standout in the series. Beyond Passions, Bruce's extensive career included appearances in iconic shows such as House, NCIS, and Grey's Anatomy, as well as films like Jurassic Park 3 and Mission: Impossible 3. Bruce's journey was marked by dedication and resilience. In an industry known for its challenges, he thrived through his versatility, professionalism, and ability to bring authenticity to every role. Even as his health declined due to complications from Alzheimer's in his later years, Bruce's passion for acting and storytelling never faded. Bruce French passed away peacefully on January 7th, 2025, surrounded by the love of his family. He leaves behind a legacy of art, inspiration, and humanity. Bruce will be remembered not only for his talent, but for the warmth and depth he brought to every character he played. His work continues to resonate, reminding us of the power of storytelling to touch hearts and bring people together.
creeping around my yard? You have a shovel. Well, give me that before someone gets hurt.
Well, I'm sorry.
Diane Delano was a force of nature, a dynamic actress who brought humor, strength, and authenticity to every role she played. Born in 1957, Diane's career spanned decades, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances that resonated deeply with audiences. She was best known for her role as Officer Barbara Szymanski on the beloved series Northern Exposure, where her sharp wit and undeniable charm captivated viewers. Diane's talent for portraying strong, nuanced characters shone again in Popular, where she played Roberta Bobby Glass with equal parts humor and heart. Beyond television, Diane made her mark in films like The Wicker Man and through her exceptional work as a voice actor. Diane's journey in the entertainment industry was one of perseverance and creativity. She embraced roles that were bold and unconventional, carving out a unique space for herself in Hollywood. Her humor and vibrant spirit endeared her to colleagues and fans alike. On December 13, 2024, Diane passed away following a brief illness. Her family confirmed her passing, emphasizing the love and joy she brought to their lives and countless others. Diane Delano's legacy is one of laughter, courage, and authenticity. Her work continues to inspire, reminding us of the power of embracing individuality and living life with humor and passion. Diane will forever hold a special place in the hearts of those who loved her work and the person she was.
Candidat socialiste à l'élection présidentielle.
Vous me faites confiance. Dimanche soir, vous serez tous des héros.
Apparatchik.
Niels Arestrup was more than a remarkable actor. He was a storyteller who brought humanity's rawest emotions to life on screen. Born in 1949, Arestrup carved his legacy as one of the finest actors in French cinema, known for his ability to inhabit deeply complex and nuanced characters. His talent shone brightest in films like A Prophet, where his portrayal of a crime boss earned him a César Award, one of 3 he would win throughout his illustrious career. In De battre mon cœur s'est arrêté, The Beat That My Heart Skipped, and Quai d'Orsay, Arestrup's performances further cemented his reputation as a master of his craft. He also gained international recognition through Steven Spielberg's War Horse, 2011, introducing his powerful presence to a global audience. Behind every success was a journey of persistence. Early in his career, Arestrup faced challenges in gaining recognition in a competitive industry. However, his dedication, paired with his collaborations with directors like Jacques Audiard, helped him craft roles that were both compelling and timeless. Arestrup once reflected, "Acting is about listening, about finding the truth in every story you tell." Niels Arestrup passed away on December 1, 2024, at the age of 75, due to health complications related to aging. His influence extends far beyond his filmography, inspiring generations of actors to embrace the art of subtlety and depth. As audiences continue to revisit his performances, his legacy reminds us that cinema, at its best, reflects the profound beauty and complexity of human life. Breaking news. Alan Jackson, a journey of resilience, music, and courage, the struggles he faces, and his unwavering spirit. Alan Jackson, one of country music's most beloved icons, has left an indelible mark on the hearts of millions. With his soulful voice, heartfelt lyrics, and timeless music, Jackson has become a figure who represents not only the best of country music, but also the strength and resilience of the human spirit. His journey, however, has not been without its trials. Behind the towering success and widespread admiration lies a man who has fought personal battles, faced health challenges, and shown the world what it truly means to persevere in the face of adversity. Born on October 17, 1958, in Noonan, Georgia, Jackson's early life was shaped by a love for music that would eventually define his entire career. Growing up in a modest home, his passion for country music blossomed as he listened to legends like Hank Williams, George Jones, and Alan's own personal inspiration, the great George Strait. With a guitar in hand, Jackson set out to make his own mark on the world, and by the early 1990s he was doing just that. His breakthrough into the music scene came with hits like Chattahoochee, Don't Rock the Jukebox, and the emotional anthem Where Were You When the World Stopped Turning. These songs became anthems not only for country fans, but for millions of people who could relate to his storytelling and down-to-earth approach. But while his career soared, so did the personal struggles he would face in the years to come. Jackson's journey was not only marked by the highs of fame, but also the lows that often come with it. The greatest challenge came in 2011, when Jackson was diagnosed with Charcot-Marie-Tooth disease, a rare and progressive neurological disorder that affects the nerves and muscles, leading to difficulty with movement and balance. The diagnosis shocked many, but even more shocking was Jackson's decision to keep it private for so many years. It was only in 2021, when his mobility began to visibly decline, that he made the decision to share his diagnosis with the world. The disease is not fatal, but its impact on Jackson's health has been undeniable. For someone whose career has been built on performing, entertaining, and connecting with his audience, the effects of Charcot-Marie-Tooth disease have been both physically and emotionally taxing. In interviews, Jackson has openly discussed the challenges of living with the condition, saying it has affected his ability to perform the way he used to. But even more powerful than the struggles he faces is the strength he's shown in continuing to do what he loves, despite the obstacles. Rather than retreating from the spotlight, Jackson has remained active, continuing to perform and tour even as the disease affects his balance and mobility. His Last Call, One More for the Road tour, which began in 2022, is not only a farewell to his fans, but a testament to his refusal to let illness define him. During his performances, Jackson has kept his sense of humor and passion for country music alive, never allowing his condition to overshadow the joy he brings to his fans. It's this unwavering spirit that has earned him the respect and admiration of not only his fans, but fellow artists in the country music community. The decision to share his health struggles with the public was not an easy one for Jackson, but his candidness about living with Charcot-Marie-Tooth disease has only endeared him further to his supporters. In his own words, Jackson explained that it was a relief to finally be open about his condition, saying that it allowed him to stop hiding something that had been affecting him for years. He expressed that while the disease may affect his ability to move and perform as he once did, it hasn't affected his passion for the music he has spent his life creating. One of the most poignant moments in Jackson's recent journey came when he performed Where Were You When the World Stopped Turning during the height of the pandemic. The song, which reflects on the emotional aftermath of September 11th, resonated deeply with audiences once again, proving that Jackson's ability to connect with his listeners transcends time and circumstance. It was a moment that reminded everyone why Jackson remains one of the most beloved figures in country music. His heart is in his music, and his music is in the hearts of his fans. Through it all, Jackson has remained a symbol of resilience. His health may have slowed him down, but it hasn't stopped him. In a world where many artists retire or fade from the spotlight when faced with challenges, Jackson has done the opposite. He's faced his struggles head-on, determined to keep performing as long as his body allows him to. And through it all, he's shown the world that it's not about how many times you fall, but how many times you get back up. While Jackson's health struggles have taken a toll, they have also deepened his connection with his fans. His story is not just about a man who became a country music legend. It's about a man who never gave up, even when the odds were stacked against him. Today, as Jackson nears the end of his farewell tour, he stands as a living testament to the power of music, the strength of the human spirit, and the unwavering love he has for his fans. Alan Jackson is more than just a country music star. He is a beacon of hope for anyone who has ever faced an obstacle in their life. His resilience, his refusal to give up, and his undying passion for music continue to inspire millions of people around the world. His journey reminds us that while health struggles may alter the course of our lives, they do not have to define us. For Alan Jackson, it is not about the struggles he faces, but how he continues to stand tall in the face of them, keeping his music and his spirit alive. What do you think of Alan Jackson's journey? How do his struggles and triumphs resonate with you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this story, please subscribe and share it with your friends. Let's continue to honor the incredible legacies of artists like Alan Jackson, who remind us that resilience is the true mark of greatness.